Hey guys, it's Ross going on the Space Couch today. Gonna be reviewing this, The Swords of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs. This is a John Carter novel. I think it's the 5th one. I've got the first 3, I haven't got the 4th one, and then it's this one. So, there are assassins at large in Helium, so John Carter goes in disguise to Z'danga, which is where the assassins are located. He's trying to figure out what's going on, what's their plot, and all that sort of stuff. And of course he has to kill a couple of random assassins as well who challenge him. So he ends up in the employ of a guy called Forster-Fraser, I think it is, who's like this amazing inventor, but also a nut job as well. And he's constructed a ship that can travel anywhere, I guess, to Earth, to the moons of Mars, of Barsoom, sorry, or anywhere, just by thought. So it all works by thought rather than machinery. But while he is in Z'danga, John Carter finds out that Dejah Thoris has been kidnapped by the assassins, and the person that they are working for, who has also constructed a thought-like ship, although I think his work's more mechanically inclined, and has taken her to Thuria, the moon, where no one will ever find her, and so John Carter and Helium will have to pay a massive ransom to get her back. Now, Forster-Fraser, he'd been planning to go to Thuria because he wanted to basically loot it of its like resources, you know, like its gold and diamonds, all that stuff, would have just be lying about on the ground to take. Typical, of course. Now, what's interesting is Thuria, or which one is it? Deimos, I think it is very small. It's about 7 miles across. I'm not sure if that's the actual real world measurement, but that's what it is in the book. But as you get closer to Thuria, or as things from Thuria come closer to Barsoom, their size changes commensurate with the size of the object that they're approaching. So they'll shrink down to tiny little things, so Thuria would seem like a normal sized world. And then they'll grow back again as they reapproach Barsoom. Ridiculous, I know, but hey, 1930s, they didn't know what was going on with tech, I suppose. So they land. He takes the ship, steals the ship, along with a female slave from Forster-Fraser, and goes to Thuria. And the other ship is already there, but it seems empty and deserted, the whole place, the world. But they get kidnapped by invisible beings because the inhabitants of Thuria can will themselves to not be seen or heard. So there could be like 1,000 of them around you, you wouldn't see or hear anything. So he's in prison. They have to organise an escape and find Dejah Thoris and all that sort of stuff. So very simple, straightforward plot, really. The whole like code of honour thing that was prevalent certainly in the first one is also in here, but it's not as thickly ladled onto it. He does prefer male slaves over female slaves, it mentions in here. But yes, he's always like setting slaves free and all that sort of thing, and winning their allegiance just by being awesome. So he manages to rescue Dejah Thoris. There's a big betrayal, all that sort of stuff. It goes back to Barsoom, where she's being held, and manages to get her there. So yes, it's a decent little read. These creatures, they have 1 eye and 2 mouths. I don't know if it shows up in here, but they're not really the main enemy. They're just like other characters who are in there. In fact, he has an alliance with one of them who's also being held prisoner on Thuria. But yes, John Carter and the Swords of Mars, I did enjoy it. It was not, as I said, as incorrect as the first one was, with the slaves who loved their master and all that stuff. But yes, good stuff. Look out for more of this. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion about a topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.